Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So in this video, we're going to be testing out free slay monsters who have recently had their drops buffed by having the addition of a Primal Stone Spirit. So if you didn't know, a Primal Stone Spirit basically allows you to AFK the new DG ores more, and in conjunction with the Juju potion, but also every time you mine with a Stone Spirit, you get double the ores. Now the reason this is important is because the sort of side mini quest to go and get a pickaxe, you do need to go mine 100 of each ores, and this Primal Stone Spirit will significantly make that quicker. So like we always say, people will pay for speed and convenience, and because of that, we're hopefully going to have gain for it. So as you've just seen, we have just bought the Primal Stone Spirit for a price of 163k. So the monsters we're going to go and try and kill today are going to be Eddimus. These are the monsters who have had the Primal Stone Spirits added to their drop table, so we're going to go to Lanika and see if she'll be nice to us. And we're just going to see how much of the loot we earn in one task is made up of these Primal Stone Spirits. Now, if you've seen any of my videos before, Eddimu is somewhere we do pretty well at, and Eddimu is somewhere we're going to go and start off with. So I'm going to go and set up for this. 204 is a pretty decent task as well, pretty big task there. And I'll come back when we're at Eddimu. So that is the Eddimu task. We have got 38 Primal Stone Spirits. I'm having a little bit of a thought though about slightly changing up what we're going to be doing for this episode. I have 9 tasks until we've done 3,000 total Slayer tasks. And I quite liked how many Primal Stone Spirits we got from one Eddimu task. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing a loot from 10 Eddimu tasks instead, and just see what the sort of primal rate is per sort of task. But that's an extra 6 mil just from doing Eddimus, which would have given me enough GP anyway, just from their normal drops. They drop a lot of alcohols and stuff which can be noted as well, just to go on top. So what I'm going to be doing, it's quite similar to my 10,000 Eddimu video, is basically just skipping tasks until we get Eddimus, then go back and then basically rinse and repeat for 9 more tasks. So that's going to be the plan for this video, and then we can truly see just how good they are and how much the Primal Stone Spirits have brought up the GP per hour, but that's going to be pretty much what we're going to be doing for this video. I'll come in after every task. We're going to be doing it basically task by task. I'm going to keep the same info, and then we can just have one big price check towards the end of the video as well. A few things I need to do, just slightly change around the info, because there are a few things which are a bit annoying to manage, because I want to note whatever I can note, because there are a few decent like crystal drops, which can be worth a little bit once it's added up. But in terms of what we're using to kill them, I do need some more melee XP. You can do Necromancy, and in fact, Necromancy is very good, but there's much better places for me to AFK Necromancy. I'm going to use melee for this. It's basically just a Masterwork setup, Scythe, Salvami, and we'll be using Penance or Penance Powder, and just using the Scrimshaw or Vampirism to get our HP back, because we'll be doing a lot of AoE. So I'm just going to go get another task, see how much points we end up wasting before she lets us actually pick her own task. And then after that, we'll go back to Eddimu's and see how task 2 goes. And there is our first blood necklace shard. I'll need to make some info somewhere for that. I'll drop that. In terms of how we're doing, we have another 65 left. We're about 370 kills, 90 Primal Stone Spirits, and for the first half of this task, we were really struggling to get some, and then they really did start to rattle up. I did also have a feeling as well, like, yesterday I spent so much time doing the DG auras. I should have just come here for an hour or two and just got Primal Stone Spirits, but I didn't quite realise just how good Eddimus were. But yeah, really good to actually get some melee combat XP for once as well. So this is task number 2. I'll come back at the end of the task when we're going to get it from Lanika. So that's task 2 done. We got a blood shard, which is really nice, and the info's starting to pad out a lot. 105 total Primal Stone Spirits, and I think we've been going a little bit over about an hour and 20 minutes, which is not too bad. The info's starting to fill out nice as well. Just need to make some slight amendments. I need to bank the keys, clay, and I need to get an overload and a wet poison. So back to Lanika, and then hopefully she'll nice us and give us our pick of the task for Eddimu straight away. So Simon, Armored Phantoms, no thank you. Although I do think that was a good task for Necromancy a while ago. There we go. Cape Proc, back to Eddimu's please. 186, that's more of a normalish task. We have had 2 big ones way over 200, and we're about 440 kills as well, which isn't too bad actually. A big sample size. In the Tortured Souls is what you get for each kill of Eddimu's. I have missed some, but the fact we're 440 just shows how many we've killed. But it'll be a good way to track our total kills overall doing the 10 tasks. So this is going to be number 3. Hopefully you'll see a noted blood shard or a noted couple of blood shards, and I'll come back with anything from this task. So that is task 3 done. We've picked up another blood shard, 163 total primal stone spirits. Sort of roughly like 50 per task, which is decent. That's going to be like an additional 7.5 mil without any other drops. And the other drops are starting to pick up as well. So decent task there. Let's go back to Lanika. Straight away, pick our own task, and we are definitely going to go for Eddimu's. Going to drop some stuff on the bank. We got 40 dragon bone drop. Need to get some new overloads. So task number 4 done. 225 on the primal stone spirits. Up to 3 blood necklace shards. I don't know if we've got 2 that task, or we've had 1 every task. And a few different RDT drops. We've got 5 magic seeds and the 52 super restores. Herbs are starting to stack up now, up to 171 erits, which isn't too bad. Cape wielded to get to the next task. Shapeshifters, no thank you. And there we go. Choose our own task. Back to Eddimu. So this is going to be the 5th task and a halfway point to see how much we'll get. This will use the rest of this penance aura, and then I'll probably take a break and finish it off tomorrow. But yeah, we'll come back at the end of the task. So there we go. Blood shard number 4. Not doing too bad. I can't believe these are like 5.3 mil now. They were like 16 mil for the longest time. So whether I sell them, whether I throw them in the bank and just see what happens with them, who knows. So that is the 5th task done for today. Might do a little bit more later on, but we shall see. So 7.8 mil in the pouch, and I wanted to do a quick price check of the whole invo without the stone spirits. See where we are. We did get another blood shard as well, so we are currently sat on a price of 27 mil. And we'll go and just check, but I think we're roughly about 40-ish mil there. So yeah, not too bad. I'll come back when it's time to do the next task. We're going to finish and get to 3,000 total Slayer tasks, so we're going to do another 5 more and just see how much we'll end up with a total. So there is blood shard number 7. We were AFK and we actually did lose it, so I'll grab one from the bank just to count for this. But we are up to 7 blood shards now. We are part the way through the 7th task, so not too long left, probably like another aura and we'll be all done. In terms of melee XP, we are getting on pretty close to 150 attack. And there is a stack. I'll wait for the final task to do the final price check. But yeah, 383 primal stone spirits so far. So finished and picked up another blood shard. The final one for the episode though, and will be our 3,000th Slayer task. Let's hope it doesn't take long to get. No. There we go. Pick our own task. Eddimu's again. Up to 484 on the old primal stone spirits. So I'm pretty sure it can average over 50, which current prices is like another 7.5 mil for a task, which is basically more than a blood shard, although we are doing quite well with blood shards on the rate. In terms of total kills, we're about 1.8k, so we're definitely going to be over the 2k, which is pretty decent in terms of an average for the size of task. And yeah, I'm going to finish this and we'll come back to go through everything, price check and all, for the final bit of this video. So we have made it. That is our 3,000th task done for 330 points. We're going to go to the max guild because we want to see how much we've made from this. So on average from 10 tasks, we are around 52 primal stone spirits. If someone was to ask me what our thought it would have been, it's about 50 to 55 per trip normally. And once we go to the bank, we can just see what we can take out to trade. So yeah, really good Slayer XP as always, which you expect from Eddimu's. We got a total of 9 blood shards as well, but the price of blood shard has gone down quite significantly, so it's nowhere near the price it used to be. So if we were to price check from our invo, we have made just from pure house, which is why the spring cleaner is just so good for high tier Slayer. The amount of rune it drops is just crazy. We got a couple of crystal stuff, which I think I got more than that. Crystal. Yeah, we got 2 chakram. We got a chakram. So the crystal weapons, which was worth picking up because they're 300k each. 1.7 mil. Now whether they sell for this price is another thing, but I thought it was worthwhile picking them up. The weapon seeds and the tool seeds. The armor seeds aren't really worth it in my opinion, but definitely the tool seeds there. 220 is very good. And then the herbs, once we throw the herbs in, definitely rack up over time. Like the irrits were quite mad. So we've got like another 2 million herbs. We've got the seeds and the ghostly essence, which is quite down compared to what it normally is. That's very, very cheap. So 14 mil basically normal drops. We got 9 blood shards. I actually didn't pick one up, so we actually only got 8, but we got 9. That's 61.6 mil total. And then finally 521 primal stone spirits. In terms of total kills, just over 2,000 with 2,000 tortured souls. I'm going to go and check the primal stone spirit price now. 104k, which we've kind of been done over a little bit. They were 160 yesterday, so we have lost a bit there. But 104k for a stone spirit, you really can't moan at. So that's going to give us another 53 mil on top. Really, we should have been about 70 mil there, but you know, you can't really complain at that. But 5.2 mil for the blood necklace shards is a little cheap in my opinion, so I might keep those in the grand exchange for a little bit, or throw them in the bank, just see what we get from. So with another 53 mil on top of what we've already made, I can't remember how much it was, it's a total of 130 mil for 10 Eddimu tasks. I would probably say they probably took like 3 to 4 hours. So Eddimu's at the minute, I would quite confidently put it like 20-ish mil per hour, which is really good. And a lot of that is down to the primal stone spirits. Now, whether they'll keep 104k for long, no, because they've already dropped 50k from yesterday. But while it's there, get in and get it as well. And especially if you're doing the mining thing for your pickaxe, if you want to do a bit of combat instead, go and do Eddimu to get stone spirits. It will make your mining quicker as well. That's going to be the end of this video. If you have enjoyed, please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. We are aiming for 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you can help me out, that would be amazing. And thank you guys for watching once again. I'll see you guys in the next video.